roommates and me. Welcome to Tanya's Grillin' with Tupperware. We're going to have a hot sizzling time tonight because it is hot, hot, hot out there. But tonight I'm going to show you guys how I make Heine burgers. Way back in like 1985, I worked at a restaurant called Heine's Restaurant, and I stole their hamburger recipe. I've been making it ever since. People always want the recipe when I bring them. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm making a smaller batch today because I like to make a big batch, and then I patty them out. I put wax paper in between them, put them in the freezer, and we can have them later. So, but anyway, I'm going to start out. I portioned out about 2 pounds of hamburger, and then I've got some honey smoked ham here, and I pulled out maybe like a 1/4 pound. It's a 1 pound pack. I kind of eyeball things. So anyway, we start with our knife, and we're going to real quick dice up the ham. Now people always ask me, Paige, why do you put ham in your hamburgers? And I always tell them, how can you have hamburgers with no ham? Now these hamburgers can actually be used with a wide variety of things. You can actually put in onions, you can put in green peppers, mushrooms. You want to cut them up pretty small though. Set that over there. We're going to add that into our 2 pound base. There we go. And now I add about 1 egg per pound. So I've got 2 eggs here. I'm going to add these in real quick. And that's 2. You'll see I'm wearing gloves, okay, because this is about to get messy. So anyway, I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, or however you say it. A little background music for you. And what I found, usually I put in some garlic and things like that, but when I was at Aldi's, I found a roasted garlic and herb grill seasoning. I said, oh, that sounds delicious. And it really smells delicious. This is really good. This is at Aldi's, if you're interested. I've got a 1/2 tablespoon here, which is going to be about 2 teaspoons. So once again, we're going with about a teaspoon a pound. And then I've got some just regular old black pepper. For this, I'm going to use about a 1/2 teaspoon. And then for my garlic powder, I know I just put in roasted garlic. I'm adding in more. Our family loves garlic. I mean, no vampires getting near us. I'm just going to add in a little 1 teaspoon this time. Now for my onion powder, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 teaspoons. I know some people are very against onion powder, but my husband hates onions. He thinks they're little slimy things. So you know what? I just sneak in onion powder all the time. I kind of like the sweetness of it. Now I've got some of my Himalayan pink salt here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And I got this little pack of wasabi sauce. It came with some little refrigerator sushi. And I said, well, you know what? I'm going to add in just a little bit. I'm just going to put in about a 1/2 pack because our family also likes things spicy. And then we're just going to mix this all up. I know some people use spatulas and spoons. I just put on vinyl gloves. Get them over at Eckerd's or CVS now, whatever they're called. I'm old. I still use their old name. And just going to keep mixing, trying to do this quick. I know this is boring to watch. There we go. It's kind of like kneading dough. There we go. Now we're going to take this now the modern hamburger press looks a little bit different. This is from like 1982. It was my mother's. I've been using it forever and a day. And I just grab about this much. Kind of patty it out just a little bit. I'm just going to place it in there, and I just go, and I'm done, and then I'm going to stack this up on a plate and cook them up. or I'm going to stack them up on a plate, put wax paper in between each one, and then I'm going to put it in the freezer. And what's nice is that way you can also go ahead and just defrost them in the microwave and then just cook them up. They are awesome then too. Also, just a couple ideas. Instead of regular old American cheese, those 4th of July coming up, understand if you go with that. You can spice it up with a little pepper jack, a little slice of mild cheddar, and things like that. And of course, don't forget the yummy sides, like of course your dill pickle slices. Absolute classic here, folks. So anyway, this is going to wrap up this video, and we will talk to you again soon. I hope you do try the Hamburgers and enjoy them. Thanks, bye-bye.